only Darren McCarty and Neal Ruhl can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D!
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. You got me, you got him. No, not him. Not him. Hey, yo!
Oh.
It's the Neal and Spenny Show.
Bam!
We gotta come up with a cool little morning.
Who's douche and who's dork?
Douche and dork in the morning.
Dork.
In the morning. You got Spenny, you got me.
That's all you need.
Yeah, but that's all you need. That's all you need to dominate the world, Spenny.
That is true.
We are off and running. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Jump into the Woodward Sports chat. Subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. Click the like button since you're here. I see people. You've already started with the likes and all that kind of stuff. And boy, look at the people's chat. Okay, we're gonna get to the Tiger stuff. We are. We got a lot of Tigers.
Right, we are.
We're going to get to it.
You bastard.
Just
Was I lied to, Neal?
Just hold your water. No, they're still in first place.
Oh, here we go. Spin master over
They're
here.
still in first place.
They're tied.
And our season rests in the hands of Gentleman Jack.
More on that in a minute. No, guys, I have a youth sports story I have to share with you, though, and it's bothered me.
Yeah.
All right.
So, guys, I do a lot for you. Spenny does a lot. Just give me 5 minutes, okay? So my daughter plays in a U12 soccer team.
Shout out.
And yesterday we were playing against a team that we barely lost to earlier. Our history is we weren't very good when we started this. We went a season without winning. But now we're okay. Now we're actually pretty good.
Okay.
And so I'm the coach. I got an assistant coach. We played this team. And I noticed the first time we played them, like it was – they were a little intense over there on that side, and whatever. Some people are like that, dude.
Yeah.
Whatever. So we play the game. I think we lose 4-3 or something like that, and it was fine or whatever. Went through the season. We hadn't lost a game since then, and we played them again yesterday. Now the backstory to this: their coach texted me because usually we play Thursdays and Saturdays. Their coach texted me and said, "Coach, I have picture night for another soccer league that I have to be at to help run on Thursday. Can we reschedule the game?" Right. Which I don't have night. Like, my nights are accounted for. I know the games are Thursday and Saturday mornings.
Right.
So therefore, Thursday nights, Saturday mornings are cleared for soccer.
Yeah.
That's the way it works. I'm stupid like that, I guess. But anyway, though, so I said, okay, I gave him a date. They said, no, that doesn't work. So he texted back. And I got busy doing work or something like that, and I had forgot about it till the next day. And so I looked and saw I got a text. He's like, so are we picking another day, or do I have to be two places at once? And I was like,
what?
Yeah. Like, that's literally the text.
Sassy little fella.
Yeah,
right.
like that's literally the text. And I was like, well, here's what I can do then, I guess. We practice on Tuesday night. We have a practice on Tuesday nights. I said we can move the game to Tuesday. This was Saturday we did this.
Okay, yeah.
And I said we can do Tuesday. I said, but I can't do the next Tuesday because I broadcast, Division I college soccer.
Exactly.
So, I have to do that. And so he's like, let me talk to the parents. So he's like, okay, great news. We can make it work. And I said,
perfect.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
So we have this website that assigns referees, right?
Yeah.
And so because it's a day we don't play, there's no referees available.
Oh, man.
So, but no big deal.
Okay.
My son and I both got certified as referees to referee youth soccer.
All
My
right.
son does it. He gets volunteers hours for it.
Nice. Okay.
So he did it. So I said, Bud, like, I need you. He's got soccer practice till 5. I said, I need you to bus back and get back here because the game's at 6. And he said, okay. So he comes to do it. And I think you guys know where I'm going with this. So we're playing the game and it's spirited.
Yeah.
And we're losing 3-1. And the girls are bumping, and my son's calling fouls here and fouls there. You can't see them all. He's one person, and there's 18 people on the field. And so I hear more chirping from their sidelines about calls or not calls. So we have the ball right by the box, and the girl on our team goes in to get it, and gets bumped off. So my son is the ref, so he lets it play out until the other team touches it. It's called playing advantage. Yeah,
Yep.
it's playing advantage. It's the way that soccer works in the real world.
Yeah.
So my assistant coach, who's next to me, he was like, "Oh, I thought that was a foul." The second he said that, Marcello blew the whistle. My son, he blew the whistle to call the foul because the other team had touched the ball. So, like, it sounded like because he complained, he blew the whistle. Their sideline erupts.
Oh, wow.
Erupts. Parents, they have an assistant coach that's a psycho. Like, it was bad. He's going crazy. So I have they're all 11-year-old girls, 10, 11-year-old girls. He explodes like this, and like I have a girl that's over there, she starts crying.
Oh no.
Probably because she's got like normal parents that act normal, and has never seen anything like this before, because they're normal. And so like she's crying, so she comes back over, and we're like, "What's wrong?" And she said, "I think that man over there called me an idiot." Oh. And I was like, "What?" So he's like piping up on the field. So I stand over. I go, "Everybody, turn it down."
Yeah.
Literally everybody on the field, turn it. This is a 12U soccer game.
Yeah, like relax.
Everybody, turn it down. Everybody, turn it down. So he's like, he can't make that call. And I was like, he's the ref.
That's what he does.
That's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
He's a ref. Like that's what he does.
Right.
This is a 12U soccer game, man.
Right.
Turn it down.
Same Premier League. Relax.
Then he proceeds to, "You can come over here and talk to me, or we can go in the parking lot." I was like, I go, bro,
I hate those guys.
Did you hear yourself?
Yeah.
So we're supposed to fight over a 12U soccer game. You and I are supposed to fight over a 12U soccer game. No.
Yeah.
No, it's a 12U soccer game, dude.
Look at Stick.
This is real. This is real. And he was like this, dude. And like it's the most unbelievable thing that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So come to find out, I talked to my son about it. He's like, yeah, he called me an idiot. And my son who's volunteering that we rescheduled for you, like a grown man said that to a 16-year-old who's volunteering to ref a 12U soccer game.
Dude's probably got a tiny pecker.
And swelled up. Was going crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Here's the message. I'm not looking for anything like this. I'm not looking for
Find him.
And, it's not any of that. He's
weak,
the one
bro.
that lives like that. That's his choice.
That's weak as
If
fuck.
you're watching the show, sir, good luck. You're going to need it in life.
Don't beat your wife.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Puss bag.
turn
Unless
it
he
down.
burns down. No.
No, like just it's not for that. The moral of the story is this. It's youth sports. And I know that we're in a transactional society right now where we feel like we paid money for something, so we demand a certain outcome. That's not the way sports work. It's not the way it works, okay?
Yep.
And so the moral of the story is, the post-game handshake line, I tell the coach, I said, "Coaches, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. I got girls crying, like, I don't do this for that. I volunteer to coach, like, I don't get paid." So then they amp up again. They're like, "I'm calling the RC. And your girls were bumping our girls." I said, "Guys, it's a 12U soccer game.
Yeah.
It's a 12U soccer game." She said, "I'm calling your RC." So at that point, I'm not getting physical or anything like that.
Of course not.
But I will go tone.
Oh, we know that.
I will go tone. I said, "Well, does this mean I'm suspended from work tomorrow, or do I still have to go to work?" "Oh, I still have to go to work tomorrow." "Oh, yeah, that's right, I do." "Oh, will I not get paid then?" "Oh, that's right, I volunteered to do this." You look, like the youth soccer parent, youth sports parents, some youth sports coaches.
Youth sports as a whole.
You guys are animals.
Yeah.
And here's the thing too. And like I said, I know because you paid for it, you expect something to go your way all the time. That's not the way sports work, and it's not the way life works. And you want to go even further than this too, like because my man had like the travel soccer like get up and stuff like that. Here's travel sports parents. You know what you're better off doing? Just take those thousands of dollars you spend, put it in a bank CD, and wait till your kid goes to college.
Right.
That's what you should do with all of it instead. I do this for a living. Right. There were no pro athletes out there.
A lot of y'all kids is not that.
Not that. Like, and that's just my public service announcement. And by the way, the refs, like my son's got a high school game today. I'm going to go to the high school game. And when it's over, what I do is I go up to the refs and say, thank you for coming out.
You're
And-
not going to verbally attack them?
No, never.
You're right.
He could call the foul on my son or take away my son's goal, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out.
It's volunteer, bro.
I got a personal foul in our powder puff game. 'Cause, listen, my girls were working hard out there, all right? And I was trying to post my second straight shutout, go 2-0, but they allowed the pass to be thrown after the flag was already pulled because it's flag football. And it ended up being a touchdown, even though it should have been a sack. And so I went out there. Mr. Martinez, that was my guy. I was barking at him. He gave me a penalty. But,
You deserved it.
yeah. We still won, but it ruined my consecutive shutout.
Real cream of wheat. 12 FU soccer. More like it.
Yeah, nah, for real. That's a problem across all youth sports, man.
It is.
Like, I've coached it. It's nasty work out there.
Danny G, I reffed Little League soccer games when I was 14 and had a grown man try to fight me. Yeah, Dan,
No.
it's out there.
Yeah.
Stick in the building.
Hey.
This is what awaits you, by the way. Welcome to Parenthood.
I got a lot to unpack with this topic because I was a little league umpire, and then I umpired high school baseball and college baseball a little bit. And man, the little league parents were always the worst. And you're right, it's always the kid that isn't great that their parents the loudest. And beyond that, now that I am a father, I know I got to be the dad that just watches from center field. Like, I can't be a part of the action because you'll go tone. I will throw hands.
Yeah, Stick is that guy.
Immediately.
Stick
And then
is
we'll
that
ask
guy.
questions
Why?
later. I just
Over kid.
disrespect is something that I have an issue with. If you've seen Back to the Future, when they call him Chicken, he's fighting no matter what, even if he's gonna lose, and it makes no sense. I don't like it. I don't like people being disrespectful.
Yeah,
And I feel I have a responsibility, a duty to
the streets,
mankind to make sure that some people learn some damn respect.
It get heated in the heat of the moment when you your ego gets checked and you're trying to defend the kids at the same time. It gets heated in those moments.
Listen, I just know if I hear someone insulting my kid or come on, Joey can't hit or she can't hit, you expect me not to do something, say something?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I'm going to sit in the outfield. I'm going to have some
that's-
headphones on, listen
that's
to music.
that's
and just watch.
self-awareness then.
Right. I know I can't be a part of that
Yeah.
situation.
No, but KG, when it was happening, all I thought about were those girls out there on the field.
No, for sure.
That was it.
sure.
Because my son's involved.
Yeah.
He's involved in this, but you got to turn that down.
Yeah, you do.
I got to be the adult because clearly I'm the only adult there.
Yeah.
Clearly. So that's what the situation necessitated. Now it's different because I work in this line of work and we're in the public eye and all that kind of stuff. So I have experience with having to keep things moving, compartmentalizing and stuff like that. Most people don't. So that's it. We're gonna get to the Tiger stuff.
Right,
Speaking
relax.
of Little League,
Oh, I was gonna say, is that how this all started? You
great
were talking
segue.
Little League?
Yeah. Great segue.
How about Don Muehlbach, a.k.a. Tyreek Scooble, snapping the ball between his legs?
Real quick, before we get into the Crash Out Tigers, shout out to Mad Pack.
Shout out.
Well, what the hell?
Hey, listen, if you move weight, then you get weight. And
No, that's a
Spenny
fact.
moves weight, but shout out Mad Pack.
That's a fact.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
This is their Michigan Green Magic. Oh, dude, I just ran out of flour, too.
Just remember who smokes by the dumpster with you, Spenny.
That is true. That is true. Diarella?
J2 Element. Neil, take stick with you to the game next time.
Oh, God.
No, we don't need more of that. We need less of that, actually.
See, no, I think that's the problem. They're the pussification of this. Their parents used to get knocked out, and then they learn not to do it again. Now, they never get knocked out. The worst they're going to get is tone.
Yeah.
And, some people don't learn that way, Neil. We deal with the mass of the population. Think of the average person and how smart they are,
Yep,
and then
half of
realize
them are worse.
50% are dumber. And that's what you're dealing with. And these people are allowed to breed without licenses or taking any tests.
It's wild.
It's
absolutely wild. So, Mike
Neil, I
G.
can stand on your sideline in a tracksuit and a Kango if you want.
No. I'm getting a lot of offers here. We need less, not more. Less. All the other teams I've ever played, we've never had an issue. Never, not once.
Yeah.
Never. Not even close to this.
Oh, man,
Because,
that smells good.
I communicate this to our parents.
Right.
Hey, man, these refs are here for free.
Yeah.
So,
Wait. People, I am not the problem. I'm checking the problem. I think Darren would say the same thing.
accountability.
Yeah.
Minister of accountability.
Right.
It's a lot of that, though.
Dilemma says in the chat, let these 8 to 14-year-olds enjoy. I agree, but it's not that way. Like, I saw a 12U team practicing up at our facility. Dude had one of those portable sky cams.
Oh, yeah.
To record practice.
Yeah.
There is no amateur sports anymore. They're like club baseball and like those.
But this is like rec league. This isn't even travel league.
Rec
this is like
are
rec
not,
league.
Rec leagues are the new, like, what travel leagues used to be.
Yeah,
right?
you know what I found rec leagues to be is like the really insecure people that have like good players will like put them in there.
Just to tune up.
Well, yeah, just so like
they could dominate.
So they can win or score goals or stuff like that. Like it's a wild existence. But again, hey, travel sports parents, I plead with you because you're spending thousands of dollars a month. Guys, stop it.
Your kid's not that good.
Your kid's not that good, and 99.9% of them aren't. And B, just take that money and stick it in the bank for a college fund instead.
No, give the kid the memories. Come on, team sports are a valuable thing.
I'm not saying don't go play team
You can
sports.
still play team sports.
Oh,
now.
just
Paying
don't do
for
the
it.
travel
Yeah,
shit.
like,
I played team sports my whole life. Warren Pal League, baby,
100%.
all year.
Yeah,
yeah,
like
man.
100%.
even Anna's cheer. Her cheer is insanely expensive.
It's
It
a
is.
wild,
I
dude.
think
All of it's
the
dumb.
Warren Pal Leagues were like $30 a season or something.
Walled Lake
like
Braves,
that.
baby.
Yeah.
Livonia Junior Football League.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think we pay
the
$100 for
Orioles.
the season. That includes a uniform.
Yeah, I think it was like 200, but this was in the 80s, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But all right,
Inflation is probably like
Yeah,
5,000.
I didn't play any of the expensive sports. I couldn't do that. I couldn't play tackle football or hockey or anything like that because you got to have the equipment.
mega
shit.
equipment and stuff.
But
Yeah.
I did soccer, baseball, basketball, and flag football every single summer.
Dallas Burrito, calling kids an idiot, report that to the league. The RC did call me last night, so we conversed it. I said, either we will not play them again.
Yeah.
I will not subject, our girls, my son,
To that.
general human beings to a person like that ever again.
Yeah.
So we will, whatever that entails, like if we take a forfeit or whatever,
Hey, it is
then
what
then
it
it
is.
is what it is. Then
Yeah.
we'll play a parents-child game that day. We'll go to the practice field and play a parents-child game. So
I wish I could have played hockey. I feel like I would have been. I feel like that. Like I was just too small to do what I wanted to do with football. Actually, at a really high level,
Right.
like I could have gone deep. But I feel like if I would have started hockey, I could have been fucking dog.
Hockey's expensive,
Yeah,
man.
it's
That's
so
the one
expensive.
sport my
it's
parents
all.
were
It's
like,
all.
nope.
All the well, you're paying for travel and hotels
It's
and
ridiculous.
food.
Yeah,
And,
Yeah, but
not.
hockey, like, there's limited ice time because there's
Yeah,
only like
you're paying-
12
you're
ice
paying for
arenas,
ice
and
times.
you got to get up at 4 a.m. to be there. My parents were, nope.
It's crazy, dude. It's
Here's
crazy.
some cleats. Go play baseball.
Yes. But yeah, that's it. All right, we're gonna get into the Tigers. Speaking of youth level sports, 19 strikeouts. 19.
I was told our
strikeouts.
savior was on the way.
Well, we're gonna talk about that.
still there?
Don Muehlbach.
Yep. The real show goes today. Ven Johnson Law, everybody. You guys already know. Hey, judging by some of the people and the predicaments they're in their lives, guys, like, you need to get legal representation. You need to get the outcome because you need your justice. If that's a settlement, if that's a verdict, whatever it is you have going on, you need tough, tenacious trial lawyers. You need the fighter. You need Ven Johnson Law on your side. Go to venfights.com. Guys, these outcomes are going to shape the path of your future, maybe the rest of your life. Don't play around. Ven Johnson Law, the fighter.
What about Art and Jake's?
Art and Jake's, everybody. When you do want to play around and you do want to go watch sports with over 80 wall-to-wall televisions, and it's not just 80 wall-to-wall televisions, it's like a media wall. It's incredible. And oh, by the way, the food slaps. Like, they're the only place that's been able to figure this out. Like, good food with the sports, with good drinks, good daily specials, Rib Monday, Monday, Thursday, Sunday. They have the $3.50 Bud Light and the Detroit Lions aluminum bottles there. They also have the $5 neutrals. Something for everybody. Scan the QR code on the screen. Find the closest location near you. They have an app if you want to get your food to go. Whatever you want to do. Art and Jake's, man. I go there a lot. And I'll tell you this. The bill's oftentimes cheaper than it is at your national chain wing places when you go to watch a game. I'm just saying, you do with that what you want. Look at the food up there, everybody. Art and Jake's. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
It's the final markdown.
This is it, Michigan. The final markdown is on at Feldman Chevrolet. Summer's ending, so are the deals. Get a 2026 Silverado for just $204 a month, or this 2026 Equinox for just $219 a month. 5 Chevy locations, one massive end of summer clearance. Get in now, these deals won't last. It's the final markdown at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Listen, if you're a 12U parent looking to fight, one thing that can relax you, a massage.
Turn it down.
Like, just sit it on the sideline, put your ass in the chair, get a little massage. It's not that big of a deal. And you want it, go to Massage Chair House. They got the largest selection. You can sit down, try them all. And if you want to check out the link to their YouTube page, Spenny did the kind thing and pinned it in the chat right now. Give it a click. Go subscribe. Just comment on something. Let them know Woodward Sports sent you to let them know that their money's being well spent right here at Woodward Sports.
All right, we're off and running. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Stick. We have KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Tigers fall yesterday.
Sorry.
So, should I piss you off now or later?
Just go ahead and do it now because, like, they're still in first place.
All right.
They're still in first place.
This has nothing to do with that.
My boy hit the circle button every chance he get.
They're still in first. Are they not? It was always going to be Jack Flaherty.
Oh.
It was at some point. It was always going to be Jack Flaherty, and you'll see. You'll all see. My man Jack Flaherty tonight.
4 home runs in 2 innings.
Nah, bro. Good Jack. It's good Jack tonight. He knows. He's ready.
He'll have 7 strikeouts, but he gonna give up 5 homers.
Nah, bro. Jack's got us. What do you got, Stick?
You know, speaking of Little League, when I was playing in Commerce Little League, there was a kid named Eric. I'm not going to say his last name because I don't want to call him out, but he was one of the best pitchers in the league. But if you squared to bunt on him, he panicked. He freaked out. He damn near throw it over the backstop. My buddy Wellington can confirm these allegations. He
Shout
was
out
on my
Wellington.
team when we were 11 and 12.
Hell of a name.
Last night, I saw the bunt take down the greatest pitcher in baseball, supposedly. I saw the bunt destroy a 2-0 lead when you have the division on the line, when you have the season on the line, when you have the most important player on your team on the bump. 2 bunts in a row fucked that guy's head up so much. He started throwing at people. He was throwing his glove on the ground. He balked.
I wouldn't say he was throwing at people.
I mean, listen.
He hit a guy in the face.
Well, it hit off his bat, but still,
Yeah.
but listen, someone squares the bunt, that's what they tell you to do. Throw right at him. I mean, I get it, but when you throw 99, it's a little different. You hate the bunt. I love the bunt. Last night was an ode to the bunt and what it can do to elite pitching.
See,
yeah.
No,
a guy's rolling through. Wait. A guy's rolling through a
Stick on his
shutout.
ass.
You're not comparing apples to oranges.
A guy's rolling through a shutout. You get him off his spot. You make him uncomfortable. You move him around the field where pitchers aren't comfortable. You saw that with his defensive reaction to a ball that he very easily could have picked up and laced to the first base.
But Stick, I was
or at minimum held on to the fucking ball so they don't get extra bases. But no. What do we decide to do because we're in foreign territory? We take the ball, we throw it between our legs 20 feet above the first baseman, and he said he's done that before. And you know what the results were? The same result. So why would you do it again? You know why? Because the bunt, Neal. The bunt got in his head. You need
You're
to
talking
learn
about 2
to
different
respect
things.
the bunt.
You're
I
talking
was
about 2
told you
different
wasted it
Respect the
out
bunt.
by taking a bunt.
No,
Respect
I
guys.
was told you're wasting it out.
You hate the bunt.
To advance. No, I've defended this before. Yes, you are correct. When you have a pitcher that's cooking, as he was, to try to bunt for a base hit, he's bunting. I don't have a problem bunting for a base hit. I don't. I have a problem giving an out away.
Well, that's what that
Bunting to advance
second
the
bunt
runners.
was designed to do. Was essentially move Quan over, but we didn't field it correctly.
Well, yes, and I would say this too. Now, when people like the Tigers lineup are up, then that changes. Like when you got a guy that's 4 for his last 50, then I would say, because you're out. You're either going to strike out anyway on your own, which they did 19 times.
19 times. And how many outs are there in 9 innings?
Right, 27. 19 times. When you say it like that, dude, it is incredible. Cody Engel, I was told Scoob was better than Verlander. Well, they field the same in big games.
Here we go.
Do they not?
Listen, I thought the Torkelson walking after the ball when it was a pass ball, what was that, about 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, was the most egregious fielding thing I've seen in a Tigers uniform in a long time. Just lack of effort, lack of awareness, lack of urgency. I don't know what the hell that was last night. That wasn't, what was that? Can you explain what that was last night? You're up 2-0. You're rolling. At minimum, keep them at first and second, and then hope you get a double play. What are we? That play could have thrown away the season. You could have put season on the ball, and him doing that is just throwing it into right field. Unbelievable that that's what the season came down. You had the lead. They were hitting the ball sharply. The offense was felt like there was energy. Benetti mentioned that on the broadcast. He's like, I'm seeing some energy that I didn't see. And then you throw the ball between your legs over the first baseman's head.
Grim, it was always going to be a wash. I love that we always come back to that. You know what that one reminded me of yesterday? And then you got Jose Ramirez, who's one of the best players in baseball that nobody pays attention to because he's in Cleveland. The swinging bunt. You know what it was? It was like when the Tigers used to play the Twins in the Metrodome, and they'd be up 3-0, and somebody would chop one into the turf, and it would bounce up near the roof, and then everybody was safe, and then the crowd's rocking, and you're looking around going, "What the? I threw the pitch to get this guy out."
Well, they mentioned it. Kwan's bunt went off the plate. That's what caused it to bounce so high and give him the it just a calamity of errors, a calamity of just horrible baseball, and the bunt just destroyed the best player in baseball. I watched it with my own eyes.
Rack in the chat. 19 Ks, we still could have won the game. That's my issue. The bunt inning, and here's the one that kills me, but it shouldn't because I should be used to it by now. Bases loaded, 1 out, get no runs.
No runs.
And those are the moments, right? Those are the moments. When Cleveland had 2 guys in scoring position, a 2-out base hit, right? Plates 2, we have bases loaded, 1 out, we get nothing. That's the ball game.
That's baseball.
That 100%.
Got to get hits with runners in scoring position.
You can try it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe try to get a hit.
But you know what you can use to get runners in scoring position? A bunt.
Well, they had the bases loaded already.
I know, but still.
Yeah, you can't do the bunt then.
You can. Suicide squeeze.
To get one?
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, though.
Get one before you can get 2.
I love manufacturing runs. I love old school baseball. That's just how I'm built. And that's what I've seen be successful. I mean, the softball version of baseball is not the most fun for me to watch. I prefer moving runners into scoring position and then cashing them in.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Cody Engel. While everyone's worried about Holmes getting an edge, they missed how far off this team was. We were never good and feasted on a bad division. Moneyball doesn't work in an arms race. And Cody, I'll work backwards on your comment. The Moneyball doesn't work in an arms race. We have infinite data of that.
Yep.
Infinite data of that. But today's not the time for that. But there will be a time for that.
Oh, you know it's coming.
There will be and don't you guys worry.
I can't wait.
Because I've been quiet about it. Mm-hmm. I've been quiet about it.
I'm sorry. It's one common denominator in all this shit. I'm sorry.
Well, today is not that day.
I know.
We have Jack Flaherty today.
And ironically, he was at the game last night when all falls down.
Did you see the meme?
Yeah. The girl pointing the fucking baseball player.
It's called Keith. And then his response is, cool.
That guy right there, Tarek's cool.
Now is not the time for that.
I know.
It's a little Chris.
It's a funny move. It's a funny move.
I ain't even going to play the drop. It's cool.
It's Jack Flaherty time.
Neal, let me know. Wake me up when we have that show.
It's Jack Flaherty time.
Yo, okay.
You'll know when we have that show.
Yeah.
You'll know the second it's over. Tigers. All right, so here's the deal. Playoff percentages. Tigers actually have a higher playoff percentage than the Guardians. Do you guys know that?
Did not.
Yep. It's because they have the tiebreaker over the Astros. That's the Tigers have the tiebreaker over the Astros. So
Cool.
look, if you're breaking this down, if the playoffs is your thing, right? If the playoffs is your thing, realistically, if they win 2 games, they should be good. Win 2 more games, they should be good because they have the tiebreaker over the Astros. The Astros theoretically, and that's if they win 2 more games, the Astros have to win the rest of them to get in.
But are you confident they can win 2 more games out of 5?
Jack Flaherty will win tonight.
Oh God, Neal.
Jack Flaherty will win tonight.
Famous last words.
He will win tonight.
This man told me that they were going to sweep.
No. I didn't say that. I said they would win the series.
Okay, well,
I said they would. I said they would win the series.
Okay, fine.
Don't misquote me.
All right, fine.
Stick did it earlier about the bunt stuff.
All right.
You don't do it too. You're
That's
supposed to
fine.
be my friends over here and look
No,
at you.
you're right.
You guys
you're
are
right.
dicks.
No, you're right. And I know you hurt right now.
We're like 12
I know
new parents.
I can tell you're hurting because your tone ain't even as strong as it normally
What are
is.
you talking?
I
I said
can
they
tell
would
you're
win the
hurting.
series.
Yeah, see,
I said they would win the
we can
series.
see it.
I see it too.
Is that still on the table?
It's not as like there's not as much umph.
Yeah.
Because
Jack
we're
Flaherty.
fucked. They're dead. It's over, dude.
Jack Flaherty,
This
bro.
team sucks. All right, that's all I got.
Jack Flaherty.
I hope you're
okay,
right.
you know
Neal.
what? Here's
I
the
want
deal.
you to be
You know
right.
what?
I want
Jack
you to be
Flaherty.
right.
Hear me now, Jack.
How much you putting on it?
Put a
Hear
get
me-
right
hear
on
me
it.
now,
Put
Jack.
a get right
Jack,
on it.
hear me now, Jack.
Neal Ruhl. How much money you putting on it?
I'll bet you a coffee on it.
Oh,
I'll bet you a coffee.
he
on
won't
it.
go get
I'll
right.
take that bet.
You want it?
No, I don't want to bet against the Tigers. We need them to win.
Yeah, we do. I want you to be right, Neal.
I want you to be right too.
Jack Flaherty. Hear me, my friend. No one believes in you.
I don't.
Nobody.
I definitely don't.
He doesn't. He doesn't. And he doesn't. These people don't. But Jack, I do. We only got 9 innings to save the world. You're going to be the guy, Jack. Good Jack today. Now, guys, Game 1 starter of the World Series last year.
That
Jack
shit
Flaherty.
the bed. Yeah.
Jack Flaherty.
We need better Jack than what they got in the World Series.
Jack Flaherty. Our big offseason acquisition. Jack Flaherty.
All right.
What about
hold on.
Alex Kopp, our other big offseason
Man, anyway.
or Andrew Kopp, or whatever?
I want
Alex
this
Kopp.
on
Andrew
wax.
Kopp.
I, Neal
We'll go
Ruhl,
pro cop. We don't-
I believe in Jack Flaherty. I do. I'm the only one.
It ain't got the
I will
same
draw
ring.
the sword against the oncoming army. You and I, Jack, we ride tonight.
Let me hit you with this. Even if he goes out there and he's good, Jack, tonight, what gives you confidence that he's going to get run support? After 19 Ks.
Jack Flaherty can't do everything. AJ, maybe hit Jack 9.
Put Jack in the 9 hole.
Help yourself.
Jack, no one's gonna help you, Jack.
Right.
You got to go do it yourself.
It's NL baseball out here.
We need good Jack. We don't need simple Jack. No
Right.
simple Jack.
No simple Jack. Never.
Holy shit.
I
bro.
believe in Jack Flaherty. Say his name and he appears.
Where has my baseball team gone, man?
Where has my baseball team gone? All right, let's go to break.
No one else believes.
No, I don't.
I believe.
It's tough right now, man.
I believe
I
in
hope
Planet
they play
Fitness
this-
too.
I hope they play this in the clubhouse.
I believe in him.
Please.
Jack Flaherty runs out to this video.
What if at Progressive Field you see my face pop up
Right.
on there? Hear this, Jack Flaherty. I believe in you. He doesn't.
I don't.
He doesn't. He doesn't. They don't, but I do. I'm standing against an army. One man with a sword.
Oh, shit.
I don't believe in Jack
Sword.
Flaherty.
Right, that's how you know.
Hey, you believe in Planet Fitness,
I
though.
do believe
I know
Planet
that.
Fitness.
Planet Fitness,
Chest
everybody.
day.
The best gym in the gym game. Over 50 Metro Detroit locations. And here's the bottom line. The Elite Black Card membership is still just $24.99 a month. What in your life costs the same? Nothing. The Black Card at Planet Fitness does, though. Guys, this is the move. I'm telling you. Their Planet Fitness is everywhere. No matter where you are, there's one close by. You just keep your workout clothes in your car, and boom, you ride out. That's the way I do it. I don't even know which one I'm going to today, but I'm going to one. That's all I know. I'll figure it out later. Planet Fitness, man. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights. Don't do it.
What about Sharon's?
Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Guys, you know what's on the other side of this weather, this great weather run we're having. Cold. Cold. Is your furnace ready? Listen, if you're a DTE gas customer, Sharon's can get you set up with a free furnace tune-up inspection for the fall. That's right. Scan the QR code on the screen. Look into it a little bit more. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. It's not just furnaces and ACs, though. It's generators, it's water heaters, it's all of it. They can do it all, everyone. Your comfort is our business. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Dr. Pierce is the guy that'll take care of your back. He'll take care of your knees. He'll take care of your ankles. You name a body part, Dr. Pierce, he pretty much is a specialist in it. He helped D-Mac throughout his entire career, and you know D-Mac was throwing around that body like there was no tomorrow. So if he can help D-Mac, he can help you with your aches and pains. Give him a call today, 248-426-9944.
All right, we're off and running. Neal Ruhl, stick in for DMAC KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you. Got a ton of Lions stuff that we're going to get into, but just wrap up this Tigers discussion tonight. The Guardians, Jack Flaherty's on the mound. The funny thing is like, do people not think that when they do make the playoffs that Jack Flaherty's not going to pitch game 2?
You still think they're making the playoffs?
I mean, they got a higher percentage than the Guardians do by the math.
They had a 99.9% to win the division.
They're still in the lead. They're still in the lead. What's the problem?
They're not in the lead.
Yes, they are.
No.
Yes, they are.
With the tiebreaker, technically,
we're
they're
not
in
done,
the lead.
so the tiebreaker does not apply.
Okay, all
No,
right.
it does not.
My man hitting that
does
circle
not,
button.
but it doesn't end today. There's more
I know.
games.
I know.
The
But-
tiebreaker only applies when the season is over.
Keep spamming circle, Neil.
Okay.
Is it not true?
Okay.
When does a tiebreaker apply?
At the
When you
end
have
of
to
the
decide
season.
a tie.
Yes,
You
yes.
don't have to decide a tie
And
today.
if you had to decide today,
But you don't.
I know.
You don't.
But who has the leg up in a tiebreaker position as of right now?
The
But
Guardians.
it doesn't matter.
Who does?
It does not matter.
Cleveland?
The Tigers are still in first place.
They're tied for first place.
Correct.
But not even. They're like 49% first place.
they're tied for first right now. Woodward Sports chat thread. Steve-O baby. Neal, I got a new hashtag for the Tigers fans. Are you ready to go? Debbie Downer Tiger fan. Steve-O baby, yeah, the people are hating. Tomorrow, I get to say Jack Flaherty, I believe, when no one else did.
You right, you do.
When you were cold, when you guys were cold, Jack Flaherty gave you warmth.
Hey, that's
when
fine.
you were hungry, he gave you food.
That's fine. I need to see it. So it is what it is.
When you were cold, he gave you shelter. Just remember, everybody.
They just need to put up like 10 runs. Can we just do that? like the pitching is nice and relying on Jack Flaherty is sweet, but can we just like not rely on pitching and maybe put some runs on the board?
trying to tell you.
Stotan coach, you guys will have to explain this to me because I don't live in this space. Neal equals Jon Snow at the Battle of the Bastards. I'm riding with you, Neal.
Yeah.
Explain this to me.
It's that picture of him holding the sword.
That's
with
me.
all- yeah.
Oh, I've seen that on social. That is literally me right now.
Yeah, for sure.
You seen Game of Thrones?
Now my wife watches it. Like,
You should read it.
It's really not my cup of tea, but it's a damn good show. I got into it.
You should
Like,
read
I'm
it.
not dragons and magic and all that mystical crap, but they do a good job.
Show sucks.
You thought it sucked?
They ruined it.
Oh.
Steve-O Baby says, Neal asked the Woodward Sports Chat. Instead, I'll ask Stick. Neal, ask Stick, where was this bitching when the Minnesota Vikings were tied for first place in the division last year?
Did the Lions have a 20-game lead? Like, come on, guys. Things aren't.
Yeah.
You can look at things in different lenses.
DNC ENT, you are either hot or you are due. Jack versus Cleveland this year. 0-2, a 4-0 loss and a 7-0 loss. He pitched 5 innings and won 6 2/3 respectively. He's due to get run support. He hasn't gotten it yet at all. 11 innings, 11 2/3 innings. They scored 0 runs for the man.
Yeah.
0.
So they're due.
They're due.
They're due.
I'm just here to see Javi Baez.
Javi's going to hit a walk-off tonight.
I'm sure he will.
And you're going to have to come in here and attribute Jack Flaherty to Javi Baez.
And Jack crawled so Javi could run.
There you go. I'll take it.
I would-
Whatever combination. Just don't throw the ball between your legs.
Sean Hart.
Don't do it.
Sean Hart. Maybe try only striking out 9 times today.
Right?
That is
It'd be nice.
Have you thought of that? That strike zone last night was pretty ridiculous, though. I mean, that guy was pretty damn inconsistent. He was all over the place.
I'm sorry, that Riley Green post game when they asked him about the 19 Ks, it's so funny. 19?
Benny, we don't have that, do
No,
we?
we do.
Yeah,
It's
do
in the downloads. We played it like 18 times this morning.
Stick. Did you see this?
It's so funny.
What do you do?
Riley Green in the post game.
Either that or the morning show slack.
A media person asked Riley Green something to the effect of, you struck out 19 times today, and he was like, tonight?
His face.
Look at this.
19 Ks. That's not going to get it done usually. 19 Ks for what? For you guys. Tonight? Yeah.
Tonight?
Well, to be fair, Riley was like the one guy that like did some shit.
Yeah, true.
You know?
But he's normally responsible for a lot of strikeouts as well. So
Right, but he also
he
Wouldn't
did.
they be talking the club, like in the dugout, like, "Hey guys, we gotta put the ball in play. All right, enough striking out. All right, like
he didn't even
he
know
didn't
they
realize that the whole damn team struck out all night long.
19 what?
All but 8 of you struck out.
Right.
Woodward Sports chat thread
19.
Yeah.
19 times, man. Grim, if the Tigers don't make the playoffs, Neal, just remember it was always going to be a wash. Oh yeah, I'll get my KG meter on. I'll get the it was always going to be a wash.
Don't run to the comment now. It's too late. You made your bed, Mr. Rule.
Yes. 313 Kurt. Neal curses everything. I'm telling you, the dude is bad luck in sports.
You called your shot way early on this one this year.
No, I mean they were up 14 games. Like
Yeah,
they were up 14 games.
with 100 to go.
Right. I mean they were up what 9.5 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Not even whatever it was. Anakin, can we please talk Lions, an actual team that wins? Yes, we're gonna do that right now.
Yeah.
After. Well, not right now. After we hear about Les Stanford.
After I tell you about Les Stanford. Les Stanford, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC. Make sure you hit them up. I was just in there last week getting in my new lease. I was in and out in 30 minutes. That's all it takes. My guy Goran will get you into the best car for the best price. Les Stanford, Chevrolet, Cadillac, Buick, GMC. Yeah.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Looking for your daily sports fix? Look no further. Join Braylon Edwards, the University of Michigan legend.
Lofting it right corner of the end zone for Braylon, up in the air. Touchdown, Michigan!
And Shep,
Do you believe this comeback?
your favorite sports commentator, as they tackle the hottest topics in the world of sports. Catch the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network. Get ready to laugh, learn, and love sports like never before.
Neal Ruhl here for Sun Cruiser. That's right, everybody. Real iced tea, real vodka. Sun Cruiser, a proud partner of the Detroit Lions. But the bottom line is, this stuff's incredible. It's my favorite canned drink to have in the world. Fact. I've been drinking a lot of them this football season. If it's football time, it's Sun Cruiser time. Tailgating, couch gating, tailgating, whatever you are doing, Sun Cruiser needs to be a part of it. I prefer the half iced tea, half lemonade. But if you like iced tea, they have the regular iced tea. They have the pink lemonade that Spencer likes.
Strawberry, all that.
All of it. They're guys. I'm telling you. Somebody sent me a tweet. They were at. I should have sent you the picture. They were at the Guardians Tigers game. Yeah. I will send it to you as a matter of fact, Spenny. They were enjoying a Sun Cruiser. I said, hey, at least you had some good drinks.
Right.
Bottom line, Sun Cruiser, proud partner of the Detroit Lions. All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Stick, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Dumbo Jumbo with the super chat. I wonder how many people Riley has left on base by striking out this year. All-star, my ass. He did it at 35 home runs.
Yeah, like complaining about Riley Green is stupid.
Yeah, it's crazy, yeah.
He's literally the only guy on this lineup outside of Dylan Dingler and Gleyber. It's like him, Dingler, and Gleyber Torres have been your only consistent hitters.
Right.
You're right. What about the guy that started the All-Star game?
Here you go with that. Leave him alone. You can do all that.
I can't blame him because he's not good enough to play anymore.
Hey, you need Javi right now.
Well,
to save your ass, Neal.
We need center field Javi.
There are different hobbies.
Right.
Different
You're relying on that man right now.
Started the All-Star game. Shortstop Javi. Yeah, not so much.
You guys heard us talk about it. I think, Stick, you and I talked about it on Tuesday. Amon-Ra St. Brown, David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yep.
Have all scored a touchdown in the same game 10 times this year. 10 times this year.
Not this year.
They did it for the 10th time this year.
Yeah.
Like, do we even realize? Because I did this about Jared Goff, where I was like, I think we undervalue it. Do we even realize, like, what they are doing offensively?
No.
We don't. Okay, thank you. Because I'm going to get when Travis mixes and scratches this and puts it on social media, and people say, "What are you talking about, Neal? They chant Jared Goff's name." Okay, sit in front of where I sit every single day and tell me about it. We don't recognize what this team is doing offensively.
That's part of the spoiledness of what we've become as Lions fans, and this, it's Super Bowl or bust, and none of this matters if they don't win a Super Bowl. It can't be fun if they lose a game. I don't get it. And that's what I try to tell people. Enjoy this ride. Like, this is unheard of things. We're witnessing history. And it's like when the Tigers had Miguel Cabrera, Justin Verlander, and the guy with the weird eye, Scherzer, all on the same field together. Like, I went to a game.
It wasn't weird. It was just a different color.
Right.
It's kind of weird.
It happens to other people.
Weird.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. Not normal. Kind of weird. But either way, I was at that game appreciating that I'm looking at a Triple Crown winner, 2 MVPs, and 2 Cy Youngs, all on the same field, warming up together. And those are moments in history. They didn't win a World Series, but I enjoyed the shit out of those games.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that experience of being able to witness greatness. And that's where I get so mad at fans, and I gatekeep fans for bashing what's happening. Because look at what's happening. 10 times, 3 guys scored a touchdown. That means minimum of 21 points as well. That is also something that we need to focus on, is how prolific the offense have been. And it's just, I get mad at people for not appreciating it when stats like this pop up, because that's never been done in NFL history. And then Gibbs and Montgomery running for touchdowns together in the same game 11 times together has never been done in NFL history. Jared Goff leading the league for the past couple years in every major statistical category. We got Penei Sewell, as you say, get his Hall of Fame jack. There's so much to appreciate. That's why I don't freak out when they lose a game. I love the Lions and what they've built. This has been so fun, and I'm never, ever going to take this shit for granted.
But, Stick, I don't think people don't appreciate it.
I take it for granted.
No, well, maybe in some sense,
and that's not appreciating something.
But at the same time, I think we just don't want to see this wasted, because what do you do all of this for? Is to get to January, February, get to that Super Bowl. So if they never get it done, then I can understand where some fans' angst come from. That's all I'm saying.
But you stand up and cheer Kelvin and Barry when they come on the field, right? Did they
ever
ever get it done?
No, they
but
didn't.
We still celebrate them for what they did while they were playing.
But it's easy to do that after the fact.
Right.
We can celebrate after. But while this is happening, all this is great. Don't get me wrong. We just don't want to see it wasted. That's all. You only get so many opportunities.
Nobody wants to see it wasted, but not appreciating it while it's here You know, it's like the Office quote. Like, I wish they'd let us know we were in the good old days before
Right.
we were out of them. This is the good old days. You're going to talk about this stretch for a long
No,
time.
we are, for sure.
We are, and we'll talk about it in a certain vein if they win the Super Bowl, and a different vein if they don't win the Super Bowl.
Facts.
Right,
It,
but
it
either
will
way,
legit,
it won't
it
be
will
bad.
legit be the Tigers. It will legit be the Tigers.
Yeah.
And, like, again, guys, we go back to it, like when I talk about Verlander, the bottom line was in the World Series where it was all on the line, he was one of the worst to ever do it. And that's my lasting memory. That like the Cy Youngs and the no-hitters and all that stuff
Right.
was fun.
And
It
that's
was.
fair.
But the bottom line is the Tigers have not won a World Series in 40 years.
Facts.
40 years. Like that's my lasting memory. Because it is, because the championship thing matters. It just does. DNC, ENT, we can't say Lamar, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, none of them matter without a Super Bowl. And then out of the same mouth say, oh, a Super Bowl doesn't matter to validate this team. Well, DNC, ENT,
I'm not saying it doesn't validate.
that depends on who you're talking about, though. Because, you know, the Lamar, Josh Allen, and Joe Burrows, they don't seem to get the same kind of scrutiny that Jared Goff does.
Because they're quote quote superstars. That's why. Goff's not considered a superstar.
I know, and
To
I know
morons.
I know what this will devolve into, and it was a mistake that I read that because I was thinking about it from a different angle. But then when I said, I was like, oh no, here we go again. I mean, by the numbers, by the passing numbers,
shit.
he is.
Here we go again.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
Probably wondering how I ended up here.
Yeah.
Is that good?
I mean, not for some.
And that's where like people are. Well, the quarterback stats don't matter. Well, wins don't matter if stats don't matter. Like, what matters?
Your narrative.
Right. And that's
Your narrative
feels.
matters.
It's feels.
Yeah.
Because when you have all of that and people will still deny it, it's the weirdest thing to me.
Well, because and look, like we talked about this. I think this kind of plays into the youth sports parents thing that we talked about earlier. Like the way we are as people now, we would rather fight you than just say, "Hey, I was wrong."
Right.
Right. Easy.
People in general would just rather fight you than say, "Yeah, I got that one wrong."
Yep.
And I never understood that. Like, because what happens after you say that? Are you less
Disarm
of a
people.
person?
Yeah. No, owning your mistakes is a huge thing. It disarms the people accusing you of it.
Correct. There's nowhere to go.
Nope.
The toothpaste is out of the tube,
Yep.
and it ain't going back in. Like that's the way that it is. But that's a different
Monkey's
discussion.
out of the bottle.
Yeah, that's a different discussion for a different format for a different show under a different contract, by the way.
Yeah.
For me anyway.
Right.
But yeah, no. DNC ENT, like it depends. Like, if you don't like Goff, then that's what you'll say, and you won't say the same thing about Lamar,
But
or
even
Josh
if you
Allen, or Joe
don't
Burrow.
like Goff, like I hate LeBron James. I can't deny the stats the dude's put up
Absolutely
and that
not.
he's a great player. I hated Jordan, but Jordan,
All right, best to ever do it.
So like that's where I don't get that people can't like
Acknowledge facts.
yeah, and just compartmentalize their feelings compared to what actually is. Like I hate LeBron. I think he's a bitch. I think he's a horrible teammate. I think all these things of LeBron. But he also is like a triple-double machine who's been playing for 97 years and scoring champion. So I'm not
Best
I
of
can't-
this generation.
Right, I can't deny that.
Best of all time.
But I can think he's a bit
Arguable.
And that's I just wish people could do that. Like, hey, I don't like Jared Goff because I think this of him.
'Cause
But the
he's not
numbers tell
mobile.
me he's great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I don't
all,
like
then
Jared
we're
Goff
good.
because he's not mobile. Even though when you're mobile, you can just run away and not get sacked.
I rewatched the game last night again, and that 4th and 1 with Lamar Jackson, and they put the ball. It was a designed run. Then he pulled back to try to pass it.
Yeah.
He just.
It seemed like
Jared
they
Goff would never do that.
It seemed like they just knew, like, oh, we're gonna score on this play, so I'll just have Lamar just try to run it in. It seemed like they had no plan for, oh, what if this doesn't work, because it had worked so many times in the past. Like, I didn't like that play
Hell
at
of
all.
a play, Jack Campbell.
Yeah.
Hell of a play. Stripping the ball on the way down and everything. It doesn't happen to Jared Goff.
Woodward Sports chat thread. I'm salty. Don't win in the playoffs, then you're not looked at as one of the greatest wins. You're not looked at as one of the greatest. You got to win playoff games.
Yeah, Goff has won playoff games. More playoff games in a Lions uniform than any other quarterback.
Also true.
Yeah.
But he's not the best Lions quarterback.
People want you to own up to the Malik Willis take, Stick.
What
Still?
Malik Willis take?
Y'all still on that?
He was 2-0 last year as a starter.
He was.
I think Easy keeps playing the clip where I said, if that's the way you want to go for it.
Right.
Not, this is the way I want to go. But either way.
He does that, like with the
Yeah.
clips where I'm like, okay,
I
here's,
tried to
here's the
get-
case for Malik Willis. Leaves that part out and then just runs with a clip.
I tried to get Easy to apologize for his Jordan Love take for an hour last night on the heavies till I felt bad. And so many other people were calling for it, like, just apologize, Easy. Like we're saying, how hard is it to say I was wrong? Like, Jordan Love is not him and Jared Goff is better.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to think you're a fool for saying that because you know why? Everything indicates that. Everything.
Easy said, well, Neal and Stick admit they were wrong about Malik Willis over Goff. Again, didn't say that, was posed the question. Here's what I think the roadmap is and what they're trying to do. Goff is affordable. Goff was cheap when he got here.
Yeah.
Like he's still super cheap in relation to the market. He was a $30 million dude when he got here.
Yep.
I said, you can run this out, play it this way. You can draft Malik Willis and see where you're at. Like, I literally got asked a question, what's a possible roadmap? This is the roadmap.
Yeah.
Like, I see what they're doing here.
But then Goff went out there and became Jared Goff
Right.
of the Lions, and now we good.
Listen,
Like,
if people want to do their own research, they can just go on our YouTubes, type in heavyweights Jared Goff, and go back, search oldest videos, and go from there. Like, you want to talk about slander, you want to talk about doubt, you want to talk about hate, you want to talk about truthers. Like, just I'm not going to clip Easy shit. He can do that.
Yeah.
He's got the time. I do not. If you guys want some real truth, go search oldest videos, heavyweights, Jared Goff.
Craig, Goff can literally beat Lamar Jackson's ass in front of the country.
Right.
And our local broadcasters will still say Jackson outplayed Goff. It's a goddamn hate crime, the level of trolling he gets by us. That's actually fair, too.
Yeah.
But anyway, though, but yeah, that's where it is. And it's just, the bottom line is, it's special. And you can ask the question, would it be this special with somebody else? I can't answer that.
yeah, you can't.
What do you mean by that?
Like if it were somebody else at quarterback. Because that would be the next, comeback would be like,
Yeah,
anybody could do it. No, not
Nah,
anybody could do
not
it.
anybody.
If anybody
do it.
could do it, they would have. Matthew Stafford, everybody's king and greatest player of all time, had 12 years. 12 years. 12. Couldn't get a playoff win. He had the number 2 defense in the league one year. Couldn't get a playoff win.
Cody Ingle, the Lamar knob slobbers stay ready.
Yep.
They do.
Well,
And I like
they got
I like Lamar too.
I like Lamar.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I hate that we get
But who's been more successful in a Ravens uniform, Joe Flacco or Lamar?
Joe Flacco.
He's not mobile.
He's not.
It's interesting.
Well, neither is Lamar apparently. Because why didn't he just run away instead of getting
Did Joe
sacked 7
Flacco ever
times?
get sacked 7 times?
I'm sure he has.
Why didn't he just run away? Oh, he's not mobile. Well, Lamar's mobile.
We'll find out this week. Joe Flacco versus Jared Goff.
That is true.
Battle of mobile quarterbacks.
Benny, take the over combined rushing yards of 3.
3. Yeah.
Right.
I think that's high.
No, it
It'd
is.
be like 0.5
Because
each.
Flacco ain't leaving the pocket, period. Like, he's fucking 40. Like,
Wheezy D313, Lamar the GOAT, though.
Of what? The regular season?
you can
That's
say
fair.
that.
I mean,
yeah,
that, like,
he's the regular season.
We can
GOAT.
agree on that. 2
Peyton
regular
Manning was
season
at one time,
MVPs.
too. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Jeremy Kruger. See, I hate. How many QBs will we take over Goff right now? Maybe 2, I would think. See, like,
0.0.
At this point, I wouldn't even take Mahomes over Goff. At this
Who?
point.
Never heard of her.
Oh my god, guys.
KG?
I said at this
KG.
point, Spinny.
KG? Like,
At this
I'm-
point.
I'm in that subdivision. I'm not on your street,
I'll say it.
but
I'll
I'm
say
on
it.
that subdivision.
Ain't
dude.
nobody saying Mahomes ain't the GOAT. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
saying none of that. Right now, today,
Show me something.
Jared Goff is playing better football than Patrick Mahomes. And I don't think that's crazy to say. I don't.
Well, hey, he's got the worst defense in the NFL coming into town this week, right?
Yeah.
And the Ravens.
That's such a horrible narrative about the Ravens defense. They've played the Bills and the Lions. Like, come on. It's
Well,
that's
the
a 3-game sample
Well, they
size
play the
against
worst
2 of
team in the
best
NFC
offenses.
North. They played the worst team in the NFC
That is
North.
such a lazy take. You didn't make that take, but I've heard that like 3 times, and it's like, come on. You can't discredit a team that's taken on 2 of the best teams in the NFL in the first 3 weeks of the season. It's just ridiculous.
Daryl Slaughter, LOL, local media sports people said they would take Baker over Goff. Nuts.
Dude, I heard that. Oh, I woke up.
Or
because Baker let a comeback against who? The Saints? Like, what are we doing?
Aura Fitness. I love Goff and Lamar like Rob Dyrdek and Big Black.
Hey, shout out Robbie Big.
Rest
Robin
in peace,
Big's great
Big Black.
show.
Man.
Rest in peace,
Yeah,
Big Black.
Yeah, Big Black was a great
Scooby,
character.
do work.
yeah.
Do work.
22s.
Man, I
Remember
miss
when they
that
got
show.
him
That was
measured
such a great
because he
show.
didn't believe they were 22s.
Let me hit the super chat here real quick. We'll go to the break. We gotta have a Jack Campbell discussion. And I yeah, because I gotta come clean, right? I gotta come clean because I had some questions about it. Donovan Strong in the super chat still can't get over 7 sacks.
Yeah.
I repent at the altar of our Lord and Savior Brad Holmes for doubting the D-line pass rush that he constructed.
See, and that's all I ask of everybody. Is that too much?
Maybe. Super Bowl Wilson. Baker could have won the Super Bowl with the Eagles last year. Hurts for one is one of the most overrated quarterbacks in the NFL. He does something elite.
He wins.
He does. There's a play they can do that's elite with him, and no one else can do it because their quarterback's not tough enough to do it.
If you don't like it, stop it. I got nothing.
It's a rugby play.
But what I'm not liking,
but it's legal.
What I'm not liking is they're phasing into illegal, like the guards lining up off sides, the spacing, they're starting to push it too much. I'm okay with it if it's within the confines of the rule.
Yeah.
But if you look down the line of scrimmage and you're seeing the guards' helmets in the neutral zone, they're starting to just take too much. You've given them an inch, they're starting to take a mile, but that's their job till you stop them. It's like a first date.
Mike G had a comment in here that I need to read, but we're late for the break. So I'm going to set Mike G. I got it queued up. I'm going to get to it when we come back. Tell him about BlackRock.
BlackRock, listen, you can go right now and you can get the best deal in food. $20 steak
food?
and lobster. If you like food, if you like good food, go to BlackRock and get some of Braylon's meat in your mouth. The menu is live now. The heavyweights had a little private testing and we had a little sneak peek, and now they are in it. Make sure you go check it out. $20 steak and lobster tail. Where else are you going to get that? You can't get that anywhere else. Just BlackRock. Go to blackrockrestaurants.com to find one near you today. It's BlackRock.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
It's part beauty, part beast. It's for those who dare to be different, for those who want to stand out, and for those who are built for more. The all-new Ineos Grenadier combines strength and style for an unmatched driving experience. Sold exclusively at Feldman Ineos of Waterford.
What's up, everybody? Neal Ruhl for Jack's Car Wash. I can get you a free Jack's Car Wash. All you have to do is text WSN to 888-522-1729 and then pull up to one of the over 40 locations around Michigan. Look, all of them have the free vacuums, the compressed air, the mat cleaning stations. There are 8 full-service Jack's locations as well, and every single Jack's Car Wash comes with the signature hand towel drying service. You can join the Unlimited Club, take advantage of all the perks of being a member, wash at any one of the 40-plus locations. If you do it just twice a month, the membership pays for itself. They have upgrades available for interior cleaning and detailing at 8 different locations, as I talked about earlier. Go to jackscarwash.com. See a location near you. Don't wait. Text now and shine on. Hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl. And, of course, we have Stick in the building.
Of course.
KG.
The 10:06 call.
Yes.
Hey, you're in, right?
Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat as well. Mike G, do y'all think Scrappy Doo was annoying AF?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the whole point.
Right.
He was the annoying little brother.
For him to be annoying, though?
Yeah.
His voice was annoying?
Yeah.
Like,
Let me at him.
That's the whole point. Nobody wanted him there.
he was annoying.
Do you have younger siblings?
Yes, I have a sister, though. No brothers.
See, I was the annoying little brother, so I could relate to Scrappy.
Me too.
All right. Here's the deal. We have, and Spenny, we have a clip, right, of Dan Campbell.
Yeah, talking about Jack.
Dan Campbell talking about Jack Campbell. Mm-hmm. It's a pretty cool story, though.
Yeah, it is.
So I want to hear this, and I do want to talk about Jack Campbell.
Well, first of all, did anybody see Jack's got a laceration on his mouth? Okay, so the defense loved it. He's at the end of the game trying to call plays and blood spitting out everywhere, and so they were just eating it up. He's a stud, man. This guy is he's a workaholic. Man, the knowledge for the game, the way he studies for the game, he prepares for it, and he's playing at a really high level right now. And we feel like the guy can do it all. That's why he didn't come off the field. I mean, he can do everything for us. So he's all ball, man. He's all ball. And whatever you need is what he's going to do.
Fantasy-wise.
That was Dan Campbell talking about Jack Campbell, who is all ball. And yeah. What a sicko,
Dude's
man.
a psycho.
He don't need a lip. He don't need no fucking lip.
Was he at a 12U soccer game yesterday? No, like, here's the deal, Stick. And this was something, like, look, people talked about it, you know, the reactions on draft night that I had, that Braylon had when he left the facility.
Why did so many people hate that pick, though?
Because here's the deal.
He was the best linebacker on the board.
Yeah,
I get
but it was the Gibbs thing followed by, like,
I get value, positional value,
people were
but it's
complaining about the draft.
It's like come on, man. That wasn't as bad a pick.
Tape leaving.
They took the best linebacker on the board at that time.
Right, which in a vacuum, I would normally say, because I want us to do that in the when we're picking in the 20s every year.
Yeah,
best guard.
It's the same thing.
Best guard.
Yeah.
Best guard. Best guard. Like all the time.
Yeah.
If you can get the best center, get the best center. Like, here's the deal with it, is that game last night solidified it to me, where you were going up against arguably the most dangerous weapon in the NFL. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Arguably.
Yeah.
A very short list. He's on it. Say it that way. To see the way that he played, to see the way that he was able, and he got cooked once, and everyone's going to get cooked once by Lamar. Everybody. And it didn't happen again. That whole game that's why it was so big, and even in the way that it happened. You saw it happen to Jack Campbell. I thought Terry and Arnold, which I'm getting murdered on social media about the Terry and Arnold
I already
stuff.
know you are.
Like,
I ain't even want to look at the comments.
It's crazy. But anyway, though, I think Jack Campbell and Terry and Arnold are like very similar in that respect. The work rate, the feel for the game, the knowledge of the game, that's all great until Lamar's running at you one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? But
Unless you're Trevor Nowaski.
and that's my point. Like, that showed a lot to the depth of this team, like the other dudes. That was such a big game, you guys. Like, it was such a big game. It's the big. I would argue it's gonna, in retrospect, it'll be the biggest game of the season.
Oh, easily.
It'll be a huge game for the franchise. I honestly believe that. But what I'm driving at here is, like, the draft night thing. I didn't understand with Jack Campbell the ability to bounce back, the ability to play up, I guess you could say. Because when you play like that against Lamar Jackson, you can't help but respect it. You can't help but respect it. And it elevates him. I don't care who you are. It elevates him. It elevated him with Dan Campbell, you could see, right? Like, he is what the Lions franchise is. And we keep running our head and smashing our face into the same wall all the time. Guys, they do this kind of like what I talked about how John Calipari did college basketball. Give me 7 dudes, and I'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah.
That can do a little bit of everything. That can do different things. This is what their MO is, guys. Like, it's what it is. And Jack Campbell's one of those guys. And Trevor Nowaski and AQM and all these, that's what they do. It's how they operate. How many more examples do we need?
And what's crazy to me is you're impressed by the Lamar Jackson, being able to contain Lamar Jackson. I'm impressed by being able to meet Derrick Henry in the hole and bring his ass down.
Well, to be able to do both of those things.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like, it's one thing to be able to be quick enough to bring down a Lamar Jackson. It's a whole nother thing to be a grown-ass man and take down Derrick Henry one-on-one, too. And the fact that you got a guy that can do both of them, that it's exactly what you need. And, you know, sometimes things that aren't said don't need to be said. But when they didn't re-up Anzalone for a couple more years, and when they, just gave him some guaranteed money and like an extra $650,000, we're like, hey, we're good this year, but after this year, we got this guy, we drafted him, and he's looking pretty damn good. I thought that said a lot about how much faith they had in the development of Jack Campbell, and then to see him go out there and have the game that he did. I mean, that forced fumble was huge. We joke about it. With, it's 4th and 1, Lamar, why didn't he just scramble? He tried. Jack Campbell wouldn't let his ass get away, so.
Which is weird. I figured he would have just ran away since he's a mobile quarterback.
Mobile quarterbacks. I mean, I was told if you have to have one to win, but apparently you don't on Monday Night Football against the Lions.
And the reason they made that decision on Anzo is because how important he was down the stretch last year when Anzo was out. They put a lot of responsibility on that kid, and he delivered in only his second season. Like, Jack Campbell has always been good to me. I've never really gotten the slander. His rookie year was pretty good. You could have asked for more, sure, but almost 100 tackles as a linebacker your rookie year, that's pretty damn good. It got overshadowed by Gibbs and Laporta, but, year 2 he steps in for Anzo, comes in a really important stretch of football, and this year they make him the green dot. 3rd year in the league, he's already the green dot. That says a lot to me about what they feel about Jack Campbell, and if you watch his play, he just continues to get better and better each year.
Well, I think that's the cool thing that a lot of people are missing about like how bad last year sucked with injuries. It also helped the development of a lot of players that normally wouldn't get those reps that we're going to see the payoff this year when everybody's back healthy. Like, I don't think Jack Campbell's the Jack Campbell he is if he didn't get all those reps last year and get the NFL speed and understand the assignments and see a bunch of different looks. So the injuries last year sucked, but sometimes you got to go through fire to get to the other side.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Dante151. Neal, remember when people were complaining about re-signing Derek Barnes because without Barnes, the Lions would be screwed at the linebacker position.
He looked good.
Am I wrong?
I was one of those people too. I didn't necessarily believe in Derek Barnes long term, but he's developed into quite a nice linebacker, man.
Who do you believe in? You don't believe in Derek Barnes. You don't believe in Jack Flaherty. Who do you believe in?
I believe in me, Neal. Me.
There you go.
No, I guess what it comes back down to too, like with the Jack Campbell thing, was I fell for the Iowa thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, is he athletic enough to be in this league with Lamar and Josh Allen, cover running backs in the flat? Yeah. Even, dual threat backs, guys like Alvin Kamara, guys like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That coordinators live to isolate a running back on a linebacker in the passing game. They live to do that. A quarterback will blind fire the ball over there. Mm-hmm. Won't even think twice about it.
Throw him open.
Yeah, and they will because he'll get open.
Right.
Because it's a linebacker against a running back. And I'm not saying you're going to make a living as a defense, having Jack Campbell cover Christian McCaffrey every single play.
No.
I'm not saying that. But he can pull it off. And he did. And we saw it in its biggest form on Monday night.
Yeah.
Stick, I'm telling you, man, that win was so big for so many different reasons.
I really feel like it got everybody back calm.
Yes.
Like everybody was kind of frantic after week 1. Week 2 was nice.
It was
everybody
the Bears,
felt
though.
good,
Yeah.
but you could always in the back of your head, it's Caleb Williams in the Bears.
Yeah, and the Bears.
You shouldn't really. But yeah, I think the doubters now believe, and the believers now have something to point to of why they believed the whole time. So I think it's brought everybody back to kind of the same level of fandom, and now I think everybody's just ready for the next 14 weeks for this to play out, be healthy, watch the offense grow. And that's the biggest thing is, like, not that you'd rather lose to the Packers week 1, but I would rather be the Lions than the Packers right now, right? Winning week 3 instead of losing week 3 and winning week 1. Like, you
lose to the Browns.
Yeah, you just feel like the Lions are on a better trajectory too. Like the Packers peaked week 1. I mean, I know I joked about it on Twitter and said, hey, you guys won your Super Bowl this year. But that was their Super Bowl this year. I mean, the Lions had beat their ass for 4 years in their house. Matt LaFleur gets embarrassed every time he plays Dan Campbell. They spent all offseason probably focusing on that one game. And since then, they really haven't done much to impress me.
Spenny, I'm salty. Pro Football Focus is all based on what humans thinks, which includes bias. That's number 1. And number 2, PFF doesn't take into account if you're going up against a rookie or an all-pro or an undrafted guy. It's all just biased human BS.
It is. PFF's a joke. Yeah. I agree.
I see L in the chat trying to defend PFF.
PFF is a complete joke. I've had literal employees of PFF tell me they made up stats. I don't care about PFF.
Like, is that easy?
A literal PFF employee. I asked him, how do you measure this stat? He says, it's basically a judgment call.
What?
I was like, okay, all right. So you just use it to fit your narratives. He's like, yeah, pretty much.
If you want to change Spencer's physiology,
no, I'll talk PFF.
Just say, hey,
even
Spenny.
the good ones, like Penny
Look
Sewell.
it up. Look it up.
Penny Sewell had a perfect PFF. I don't give a fuck. Dude. I don't care.
Like we always say, love something in your life, like so and so.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna start going out there. I was literally thinking about it today, saying Penny Sewell had a perfect 105 adjusted passer and rush rating.
And people would
love it. They blow. Whoa, look at that. It means nothing. I made it up. I literally had an argument with the guy over a player. And I said, his SPIPA rating was 94.5. That was higher than Josh Jacobs. And he was like, oh, yeah, you're right. I made it up. It was a fake stat.
The best content we've ever done as a network, ever.
Yeah.
It's Easy in the Street during the draft.
Oh, yeah.
That bar none, that was my favorite
So
content
good.
we've ever done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think he's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a fake name. What was the fake name?
We asked a bunch of Nick Leach, Adam Baydoun, Northwind. It was a bunch of random names. People ate it up.
Oh, no, Nick Leach is pretty good out of that linebacker spot.
Yeah.
The thing you're getting with Nick Leach is you're getting
Utah.
a dual threat action linebacker. He can play the pass. He can play the run.
I can't believe they took Jack Campbell when Nick Leach was
so
still
good.
on the board.
Holy shit.
Oh, man, that's incredible. All right, let's we're in the second hour of the show already.
Of course we are.
Yeah, let's take the break. Tell them about Feldman.
Feldman Chevrolet is Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer. Make sure
#1
you check them out. They got 5 different locations, so you'll find one close to you anywhere you are in Michigan. You'll find a Feldman Chevrolet close and nearby. Scan the QR code to see them at Vivatory or visit them at feldmanchevrolet.com. Shout out to Jay Feldman. He has been a great sponsor for the network pretty much my whole time here, and he's just a great dude. He gives back to the community, does a lot of charity work. So Feldman Chevrolet, tap in. It's Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. Is that an octopus in your pants, or are you just happy to see me? See what I did there? Go Red Wings! From Octopi Experts Woodward Sports.
Hey, shout out to the people at Gold Crown. People were just talking about some of their favorite moments here at Woodward Sports. Maz on edibles was one of them, and I'm sure it was a Gold Crown edible because they got the best gummies and concentrates in the business. They even got the Nerds Rope, which is dangerous, let me tell you. A couple Nerds Ropes deeps, you're getting a good night's sleep. So make sure you rise for the King of Highs, Gold Crown, available in 300 dispensaries around the state.
Back at it, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Stick, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. I'm salty. Pass rush, win rate, and forced interception rate. LOL.
Forced interception rate.
Or that was my favorite. ESPN literally created that. And I never saw Hutch get his on the box score. It's really weird.
It's weird.
It is. It's really weird. Somebody asked... KG.
What up?
We didn't get a chance to touch on it, and I know it's Wednesday. And I know they're off this weekend.
Yeah.
Real quick, this will be a good buffer till we get to the top 5 list. The Michigan-Nebraska game.
Yeah.
Let's do that. It was always going to be a wash meter.
Yeah,
why not? You want to
do
it, Spenny?
Why not?
Just popped in my head.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And everybody, it's delayed this week, but it's time for the KG, it was always going to be a wash meter. For those that don't know, every week after Michigan plays, we ask KG, when famously last year, he said, we are going to win the national title again and be in the college football playoff again. And then by week 5 said, quote, it was always going to be a wash this year.
Yeah.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a wash was it going to be? 1, we're going to win the national title. 10, it was always going to be a wash. KG, what were you last week?
I believe I was
a
6.
3?
I think he was a 3.
I think he was a 3.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because of CMU game. Yeah.
He was up to a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So a road win, huge win over a very good Nebraska team.
Yeah.
And a very good quarterback.
Yeah.
Highly touted. So KG.
Mahomes clone.
Well, yeah, Patrick Mahomes.
What he's got to let that shtick go, right?
No, he doesn't.
At some point, you got to be your own man.
No, you know what's got to
Like,
happen?
It's cute in Little League.
Here's the deal. Patrick Mahomes has to tweet and say, yeah, bro, stop.
Enough of this shit.
Look at you out there. You're nothing like me.
Or you're misrepresenting the brand.
Yeah,
I'm Blue Magic.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck you're doing out there.
Yeah, you're cutting it.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no doubt you're cutting it with baking soda. That's what Patrick Mahomes needs to end this.
No,
he needs to
does.
step up and say, guy, enough. Get out of here.
Because when does it end? Like, where
don't know.
does it end?
Like, literally from the movements to it's just weird, bro.
He's cosplaying another man.
Yeah, literally.
Like, at first it's like, oh, that's funny. Like, it kind of looks like Mahomes.
No, his mannerisms, everything is Patrick
The
Mahomes.
haircut, like doing the haircut, wearing the same
It's weird. Like, it's getting
sunglasses,
weird, dude.
The same number.
Like,
Like,
even-
even just wear 16. Like, do something. Besides, like, be your own man.
Freight Train J, what brown liquor is Johnny Moe drinking Sunday? Probably some brandy.
Right. Where did this narrative that Johnny Moe was a drunk come from?
He keeps living on that. He's the only one pushing that narrative. It's just him.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah.
KG, it was always going to be a wash meter. You were a 3 last week. We're trending towards national title.
Oh.
What are we this week?
Oh, I am at a 3 still.
No movement after a huge road win at Nebraska?
No movement because 2 would indicate, okay, I really feel like we could get in the playoff and win a game. I'm not there yet, but I do feel like if they continue on the path that they are currently playing at, they can absolutely be a playoff team. I love what the defense did aside from early in the game. That first drive, they were giving away too many yards, but it got a big red zone stand to begin the game. And it was tea time on good old Dominic Raiola because they were just letting off. The pass rush looks good. I have serious concerns about this receiving core. Like, this receiving core for Michigan.
It's becoming a trend.
It really is becoming a problem. 2 back-to-back drop touchdowns for Bryce in that game. And although he's not, of course, he's still a freshman quarterback. He's making mistakes. I'm not saying he's perfect by any means, but what he is showing me is that this kid, if you give him the right type of talent, he can make it work, bro. And I think that even as a freshman quarterback, he can get this team places if they allow him to go out there and continue being himself.
And when you run, if you never get touched, like Bryce and Justice Haynes did too, like they were never touched.
Yeah, it was crazy. And Justice Haynes, I can't speak enough. Jordan Marshall too, I want to give him some love. That backfield that they have, they literally legit have a 3-headed monster if they want to utilize
And
it.
I'll tell you what, that dude, number one on the defense. I can't remember his name for Michigan. Edge rusher, I think. He's a problem.
That's not Brom. I have to look him up.
He's a problem.
2 Wolverines in New York.
See, if Bryce, it will be. Listen. All right, I could be a fan. Goddamn it, listen to me.
That's fair.
But listen, all right, I think Justice Haynes is definitely the surefire. He can make it to New York. But if Bryce were to go out there and beat USC in a somewhat convincing fashion, I think he would be in the conversation. All he has to do is continue playing good football and not turning the football over. I think that's the biggest part about Bryce's game so far. He has not turned the football over a lot as a freshman quarterback. So I think if he can continue to do that, maybe it's a conversation.
Bryce looks good.
2 Wolverines in New York as of right now.
That's it?
I just said I see the path. I didn't say they would be there both.
Spenny, your thoughts?
Not a chance.
It's about narratives, man.
Okay. Little Richard, Packers still own the North.
Do they?
That's
Since
weird.
when?
If I were you guys, I would rent. I wouldn't buy. I would rent real estate at the top. I wouldn't buy it.
You don't own Cleveland. We know that.
That's wild.
Packers fans are so dumb. Like, seriously.
They are.
Like, if the only thing you have in life is football and you're still dumb at football, that's all they have.
Yeah.
Cheese and football. And if you don't know football, you're half of what you should be. It's all you have, and you still don't know what you're talking about.
Aura Fitness, Carson Beck, Heisman, loading. I'm going to have a
Dante Moore. Give it to Dante Moore.
I'm going to have a 4 down.
Yeah, where them Dante Moore jokes at now?
Tears out, 3 to 4 weeks?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's your Heisman.
Yeah.
It's your Heisman, Neal.
Sound Kayak. Haynes will win it this year. Underwood will win it the next 2 years.
There you go.
I put the parlay in, brother.
Yeah.
Right.
You'd win a lot of money off that one.
Yes, you would. Okay. All right, let's take the break. Top 5. In honor of the Tigers, top 5 chokes of all time. I got a couple good ones.
I got some good ones, too.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to break first, though, and let me tell you about Mad Packs, dude. Shout out.
Yeah, Colton.
Shout out to Mad Packs. They just came in here and dropped off a zip for your boy Spenny.
Dropped off the bag, literally.
Dropped off the bag of their Michigan Green Magic. So shout out to them. I can't wait. Oh, sorry. This is Animal Cookie. Michigan Green Magic.
Okay.
So shout out to them
for
dropping it. You can get their top shelf strains, their high-low pre-rolls, their Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, whatever you need. Just go to getmadpacks.com. Find a store near you that carries it. It's the best stuff in the game. It really is. I just ran out of flour, too, so Colton and them came through at a perfect time to hook me up. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
It's the final markdown.
This is it, Michigan. The final markdown is on at Feldman Chevrolet. Summer's ending, so are the deals. Get a 2026 Silverado for just $204 a month, or this 2026 Equinox for just $219 a month. 5 Chevy locations, 1 massive end-of-summer clearance. Get in now. These deals won't last. It's the final markdown at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome. Neal Ruhl here for Buddy's Pizza, the original Detroit-style pizza since 1946. I have to laugh because you hear like radio commercials or CTV commercials, and you have some, national conglomerate pizza chain saying, "We have the authentic Detroit-style pizza." That's odd. I didn't see you doing it in 1946 like we did Buddies. The Detroit-style pizza, they invented the game, everyone. You guys know what it is. Look at that piece of art that's on your screen right there. If they're still doing the barbecue brisket pizza, slide in there like right now and get one of those too. But you can get 10% off of it, whatever you want to get. I know they're dipping their toe in the smash burger water, all that kind of stuff. So again, go to buddiespizza.com, find which one's closest to you. There's over 20 of them around town. Use the promo code 10meal. You'll get 10% off of it tonight. Don't cook, get Buddies, the original Detroit-style pizza since 1946.
Smash burger water.
Yeah, they're like dipping their toe in the in the smash burgers.
Love a smash burger.
I do too. They're good, man.
They're done right.
If they're done right, yeah.
It's kind of hard to fuck up.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, as long as you follow the recipe.
Yeah. Wait. We got some cooks fuck them up.
Stick
smash burger. All you do is smash the patty and season it.
Smash burgers. Rest in peace.
Stick
rip.
Right. I miss Hayes, man.
Stick always talks about that, about his Stick makes a very good old-fashioned. One of the better ones I had. I'm like, Stick, what do you do? He's like, follow the recipe. Everyone's got to put their own spin on it. He's like, the recipe works just fine.
The recipe's the recipe. Everything else is not an old-fashioned. It's your version of one.
Yeah, I mean, onions, burger, smash, flip, cheese.
Yeah, but if they don't let it caramelize enough, like there's rules.
That's fair.
All right. It is a top 5 Wednesday, everybody.
Top five.
Why is it a top 5 list, Benny?
Half as boring as top 10 list.
That's right. You have people, around town in sports media, some at this network, they do top 10 lists. No one cares.
Nope.
Get to the point. Top 5 list. That's why we do a top 5. So good, in fact, other shows do it here on the network.
Yeah, it's true.
Kind of like Buddies, but we're the originator of the top 5.
I didn't see them doing it in 2000.
I didn't see them doing it. But no. In honor of the Detroit Tigers, top 5 chokes. Spencer Raxter, you bat leadoff. Your top. Oh no.
There's only one. There's only one.
Top 5 chokes.
Yeah. Top 5 chokes. At number 5, I got Tiana Trump.
Oh,
to the throat. Go, baby.
Moving on.
Shout out Tiana Trump. I mean, if you want to see somebody choke, just go look up Tiana Trump. Kids, don't do it. But anybody over the age of 18, go look it up. Because, she's got a gift. I'll say that. At number 4,
She's no superhead.
The Avengers choking a 3-1 Infinity Stone lead against Thanos.
That is a fact.
It's tough. Like, you had 3 of them. You just had to keep them away from Thanos. They choked a 3-1 Infinity Stone.
I blame Star-Lord.
Lead. Yeah, Star-Lord definitely had it. They had it, but he's too busy worried about his girl.
Right.
Like, get your dick off your mind, bro. Speaking of Tiana Trump. And number 3,
dude, the guy's
I've got
Latin.
Latin.
What do you want?
Listen, Latin was, first of all, it created all of the other, like, Eastern Europe or Western European languages. It ran everybody was speaking Latin.
The Bible was written in it.
It was written in Latin. Now it's a dead language. Nobody.
What happened?
You went from the top of the world to dead. It's
crazy.
Terrible Trump. Or a terrible choke.
That should be number 1.
You want to know what happened?
It's up there.
White people happen.
White people happen. And number 2, I got force choke. The force choke. Like the most iconic. Come on. And then at number 1, I got the British.
No, you got to explain the force. You understand that?
Neal knows the force choke. At least.
It's a move.
It's a move. Yeah.
Star Wars.
You choke somebody with your mind.
It's a Star Wars reference. You know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then at number 1, I've got
obtuse.
the British. Like the British choked away the lead.
They're on my list.
We only had 13 colonies. Like, and you're gonna let us, when you had the biggest empire in the world, and you let fucking these bumfuck farmers from the 13 colonies, a dude with wooden teeth.
George Washington was 6'4", bro. He was huge back then.
Yeah, the Shane Gillis thing about a 6'4" retard running around the woods with his sword, like
with wooden teeth.
Yeah, the British choked that one away big time.
They did. Sure.
Latin's elite.
Yeah,
it's at how.
Yeah, they fucked it up.
How
they ruined it.
Nice effort, Latin language.
Yep.
Sad. KG.
Yeah.
Number 2. Your top 5 chokes.
Honorable mention. I see Latrell Sprewell in here. That is a great. That's a great one. I don't know how I missed that one. But at number 5, the guillotine choke.
Yep.
Just putting somebody in the headlock and choking them the fuck out is nasty work. I always pop when I see a UFC fight and we get a guillotine choke. At number 4, the choke slam.
Good one.
Very popularized move by wrestlers. I know Stick feels a way about it, but it is what it is. Very popular move. At number 3, Aaron Rodgers. One of the biggest choke artists of all time.
Yep.
And it's crazy because he has a Super Bowl.
Yes.
But every
Is he
time.
the biggest choke artist that's won?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Lamar with the Super Bowl.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much,
yeah,
man.
that's pretty fair.
At number 2, the Reggie Miller choke celly.
That was a good one.
It's infamous. It lives in my head forever, man. That is the ultimate sign of choking. Spike Lee sit the fuck down
Halliburton
respectfully.
revisiting that.
Yeah, but it wasn't as good when
Not
he
as
did
good,
it. But
no.
yeah,
But it was pretty cool.
it was.
And number 1.
At number 1, choking the chicken.
Hey, yo.
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Timeless classic.
Follow the recipe.
Yeah, follow the recipe.
That was KG's top
Hey,
5
man.
jokes in the Woodward Sports Super Chat. If you want to skip the line, jump into there. Freight Train Jay is on one. Ben Johnson to the Bears. Henny Mo to the Packers. Also
Henny
says,
Mo.
Spen, or I may be saying Stick, I don't know. Make Johnny Mo an old fashioned so we can win.
There we go.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, they look pretty good against the Bears and the Ravens. I don't know.
Danny
90
G.
points in 2 games.
I don't know what he's doing.
Danny G. No Jabril Pepper's girlfriend incident is criminal.
Oh shit!
I slipped on that one. You guys caught me slipping. No doubt about it.
I didn't have much time to put thought into this, and some of these are like, damn, I probably could have thought of that.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
some
no
good
doubt.
ones in here.
Thomas Perry, Red Wings first round exit to the Sharks. I threw up in my mouth.
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
See, I did a sports one, and I'm like, oh, this isn't going to be sports related, so I redid mine. But like the 04 Lakers, that I put that in there.
That was a joke. They were a minus 650 favorite.
It was a team full of Hall of Famers,
Yeah.
Neal. And then I put Chris Webber calling timeout.
That's fair.
That was a choke job.
Lots of talk about Mama Cass and a sandwich.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
That's fair. All right, Stick.
Yeah.
Your top 5 jokes.
Top 5 chokes, not sports related. Well, kind of sports related. That's me on a horse.
Okay.
Number 5, softball. Last season, 2024, the undefeated G-Brand team came in. They had mercied everybody but us during the regular season. It came down to a score of 34-32.
Jesus
And
Christ.
we walked off victorious. It's still talked about to this day in the league, how the Space Dogs came in.
Shocked the world.
We shocked the world, baby.
The world
the 3
crew.
seed coming in and upsetting the number 1. Number 4, I agree with you, KG.
Yes.
15. Being a tall man, this is my go-to move when I just want to disable somebody. You grab them by the back of their head, you throw it right here,
Yep.
you lift up.
Over.
Their feet are dangling off the
Ball
ground. There
game.
really ain't much they can do at that spot. So I love the guillotine. Number 3, Hillary Clinton.
That's a big choke job for sure. Dude, she won the majority vote.
You had everything. You had the background. You had the celebrity husband. You
Yeah.
had the first woman thing. You had like everything. And what you kicked your feet up.
My
You
opponent
took-
is a liar and cannot be trusted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you took it for granted. You
And now
showed
look
up
at you.
laissez-faire to debates, and you let this
And then it was
drifter
over.
dude
You're right.
come in and swipe it all from
Yeah.
you.
8 years later, look at where we at.
Bro,
You got
dude,
more votes than you lost.
Yes.
That's a
she-
great.
like,
That's a great poll.
She had the lead. Number 2, Ask Jeeves.
Weren't they like the original AI?
They were. They were
They
Google.
were, yeah, they would Google stuff for you.
Yes,
Yeah,
no,
right.
but that's what Google is. It's a search engine.
Yeah.
Ask Jeeves was the original search engine.
Rest in peace, Ash Jeeves, man.
Wow.
It's the good old days.
Well,
I didn't even
Ask
know
Jeeves
that.
just send you to Google.
No, this was when
No, they were
all
their own
trying
Oh, I
to-
remember Ask
So
Jeeves.
like,
Yeah.
like
They were
here's
their
my
own
old
thing.
man shit. When the internet got started, like people would build websites, but there was no way to find websites.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's when these search engines, you could type in, oranges, and then you'd like see the list of websites that talk about oranges. So it was very remedial. Ask Jeeves was all in. They were running commercials during
Yes,
the Super Bowl.
they were, yeah.
Yeah.
Like they had first in usually wins.
Yeah.
Nope. And
Yeah,
then
strong armed.
I don't think number 1 is a full choke job.
what?
I don't.
What?
I don't. That's
When
not
the
their fault.
CEO
It's not their fault. Shit changed. People just start hitting play on the internet. Like,
Oh my God, KG.
no, Blockbuster was
Netflix
huge.
adapted.
When the CEO says, we're not going digital because people like the in-store experience.
Oh, well, okay, I give you that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yes, he came out and Netflix is going digital. They're mailing you DVDs. Remember, Netflix wasn't a streaming service.
They weren't.
They would mail you DVDs.
I remember those days.
Blockbuster could have just done all of it. It was Blockbuster. Now, gone.
Yeah,
they fumbled billions.
Yeah.
That is a great point. Byrne, the space race. Russia gave up a 2-0 lead, and we rallied back to the moon.
That's a good one.
What?
Moon landing fake? You one of them people?
We've been back. Katy Perry gets to go up there.
Right, rich people get to just go.
Real cream of wheat. Fun fact, Netflix approached Blockbuster about a partnership or a sale and declined.
Dude.
They stood on business. I can respect it. They stood on business.
Yeah, I mean, they went down with the ship, right?
Hey, when keeping it real goes wrong.
They did.
You're going to get these VHS tapes, and you're going to like them.
Right, fuck.
All right, last, sometimes least, my top 5 chokes. Number 1, England, 1776. There is no doubt about it. As Benny said, you lost to guys with beaver pelts on their head that didn't know how to shoot a gun when they started. Like, that's an egregious.
You had arguably the greatest Navy the world has ever seen. Per, era-based,
but we dragged you off the water. It's hard to win on the road, but you should have. You were that good.
If they had befriended us instead of, selling us off.
Number 4, the 1998 Vikings with Randy Moss and Chris Carter.
The kicker.
And just scoring 1,000,000 points.
Yeah.
And they lose to the Falcons at home. Unbelievable. 15-1 season. You just hate to see it. Falcons 28-3.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
Shout out the GOAT, dude.
Spenny, could you imagine?
No, I wouldn't be here.
We survived the NFC Championship, but this is worse, though.
Number 2, Michigan versus TCU in the playoff 2022.
Pretty big choke job.
That's one of the biggest chokes I've ever seen.
That's a fact.
And they went on to lose 65-7 in the national championship game.
No, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I stand on that. That was pretty bad.
What, Spenny?
We got it back, though.
See, I would put the Falcons one over that because Michigan wouldn't have beat Georgia anyways. But the Falcons, that was in the Super Bowl.
And it was Tom Brady.
And it was,
If it was anybody else, maybe I would have flipped them.
That's fair.
And then number 1, the guillotine choke, as Stick said. That is the great entry-level chokehold to learn.
Yeah.
Because you automatically are above anyone else with no kind of training or anything like that. And you don't even have to train.
Nope.
Just know how to do the guillotine, and you're about 75% good in any fight.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You can control them.
You can control it. Yeah, you can control a person through a guillotine.
Yep.
And against their will, it doesn't matter.
And it's tough getting choked out.
It is. Absolutely. Danny G, TCU saved us the embarrassment against Georgia. I was told Michigan would have won that game. Shout out Wade Boggs, by the way.
MySpace, listen, MySpace Tom figured it all out.
He did.
Dude sold
He
early,
sold too,
lives on an island. He didn't give a shit. He made his money. He pieced out.
I would sell immediately.
Oh,
my
why not?
MySpace was awesome.
Immediately.
It was.
Well, Timberlake bought MySpace, what was that, 10, 15 years ago?
Yeah, he tried to turn it into
revive
music
Yeah.
something, and it just
It's never coming
fell
back.
apart.
It's
He
never
tried to
coming
make it like a music site.
And MySpace helped us all learn how to code.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tom
man.
was the man.
Tom was the man.
Yeah.
That was the last pure social media platform. Was
Yeah,
MySpace.
I'd say so. I'd say so.
Yeah, that was a glorious time back in the day. LimeWire taught you how to kind of code / program
Right.
/
Pirate.
pirate.
You put your LimeWire player on your MySpace. And
Oh,
like
man.
5 profile songs.
My
and some
profile-
page a profile song.
My
They were
profile was
advanced.
tricked out, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Tricked out. I miss them days.
MySpace
man.
is great.
No, it was. All right, we'll take a break. We're supposed to be joined by Dr. Pierce coming up. I haven't seen him yet, though. We will see if Doc makes it in.
Tell us about Lady Jane's.
Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome. You need a haircut, you need a beard trim, you need a shoulder rub, you need a scalp massage. They'll take care of all that, and you can walk in anytime. No need for an appointment, because if you're like me, that's not how you operate when you're getting your hair cut. You look in the mirror and oh, damn, I got to get my hair cut. Oh, I got an hour. All right, I'm going to Lady Jane's. Get your hair cut. That's the way it's done. That's how men do it. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
It's the final one now.
This is it, Michigan. The final markdown is on at Feldman Chevrolet. Summer's ending, so are the deals. Get a 2026 Silverado for just $204 a month, or this 2026 Equinox for just $219 a month. 5 Chevy locations, one massive end-of-summer clearance. Get in now. These deals won't last. It's the final markdown at Feldman Chevrolet, Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won.
David Tully, everybody. David Tully. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Hey, fall is here, and Loom got the flavors for you. That new apple cider buzzin' is in, and it's THC wrapped in bubbles. And you can get them now for 30% off. Go to any Loom location. There's about 20 around the state. There's one right here in Berkeley down the street from us. Stop in there, and you can save that 30%. Just type in WSN30 at checkout. Save that money, and go to Loom.
All right. Keeping it pushing, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Stick, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. Pushing 90,000. We'll probably be there by tomorrow, I'm guessing. Tomorrow or the next day. Absolutely. And while you're at it, Dr. Pierce is here in the house, our injury insider from the Michigan Sports and Spine Center, powered by Amon-Ra of Southfield. Real quick, some breaking news. NFL, Brian Dable confirmed he intends to start Jackson Dart the rest of the season. Russell Wilson will back him up, so that's done. Doc, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. I like the energy today on a cloudy day.
That's right. Weather doesn't impact in here.
That's right. It's always 70 and sunny in here.
Absolutely, depending on the day. Well, not for the Tigers fans. It's not. Not for the Tigers.
Do we even want to talk about? I mean,
no. Give me the mental side of that.
The mental is self-defeating. I mean, it's the polar opposite of a year ago.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's amazing that it just shows you can't take anything for granted, no matter what rhythm. Every day you got to show up. Every day you got to be ready to go. Every day that you don't want to be. Like, there's a lot of messaging to me, like, you can pick your hard or your easy. Both are hard, right?
Yeah.
And for the Tigers, I'm speechless. From a mental standpoint, something has to kick in. Somebody needs to just step up and
you need a hero.
You need a hero. You
Jack
need
Flaherty.
that energy. You need that. I was listening for the Ryder Cup, and they said, I forget who it was, but was talking about the obnoxious one that hits the long ball. Help me out with his name.
Bryson Daly?
Bryson
Daly.
Bryson Daly
DeChambeau?
is just a different person in that locker room that brings that energy. Doesn't matter what's going on. This guy's always bringing energy, and he could simply change the pace. That's what the Tigers need. They need bring Nick Saban in to rile them up, or bring a comedian. They need a change of pace is my medical recommendations. They need.
Well, they had a day
maybe
off.
They need
and that
Spence to
didn't
run
help.
in there and just do one of his
Spenmo?
med dog things.
Jack Flaherty's got it.
Right,
right, everybody?
Play your hype video from earlier, Neal.
Jack Flaherty's got it.
Oh, okay.
By the way, speaking of the Ryder Cup, my buddy just sent me. Coach O is getting people pumped up at the Ryder Cup. Ed Orgeron, the former LSU coach.
Go Tigers!
Yeah, so he's there. He's a character, man. Absolute character.
That is a character.
Doc.
Where are we going here?
So when the Aiden Hutchinson thing happened,
Yes.
And nobody did it better. You broke it down better than anybody in this city.
I appreciate that.
Well, it's factual. I saw it. I had a front row seat for it. You told us, you said that there was going to be like a final component, right? For Aiden Hutchinson to officially, the body's fine. But you said there was another component. You said that you anticipated about game 3 or 4 was when Hutch was going to, quote, be back. Well, game 3, he looked pretty good.
I think it's game 3.5 because he looked a lot better in the second half than he did in the first.
Revisit that for me, Doc.
Well, I mean, you guys were drilling me every week on the Hutch update, right?
Yeah.
And I love it. And I love being
Hutchgate.
It was good to follow because he was so motivated. The guy, I like him in every aspect, not just on the field. What he's done, I think we got to touch him off the field too, but that mental, right? He's physically okay. His right and left side are still not equal in size, but you're starting to see that his fast twitch are kicking in. He's getting there a little bit quicker. Game 1 and 2, he was like, I don't know, hesitant, or his mental capacity, his right and left side of his brain wasn't working. It wasn't all triggering. When we saw what he did, the motivation of success too. I mean, you saw relief on his face when he had that sack. What did he do? He kissed to the world.
Yeah.
When he had that key fumble, everybody was riling him up. He was kind of just a quiet guy on the side. Nobody was patting him on the back. I mean, a lot of the other guys were showing up for the Lions. You weren't seeing Hutch getting that pat on the back, that slap on the helmet. When he did that sack and when he did that fumble recovery or knocked the ball out of the running back's hand, you just saw that different energy, that different element open up, right? That sigh of relief. I am here. I am making a difference. I'm a difference maker. I make a difference when I'm playing in that game. Wasn't really true, unless I'm wrong, in game 1 or 2. But game 3 in the second half, when he did it, was it by accident? He was getting double teamed. You know, if you really isolate the camera on him and watch it, I think that emotional, there's a chemical that gets released. When we're excited, there's a physiological chemical release. I think he's had it. I think he's getting it back. This is me. I don't have to be hesitant. We talked about him being hesitant. He got shot blocked. He got some cheap shots to him, and he's still playing the game, right? Nobody took him out. That mental piece is probably as important or more important. I don't want to say more important than getting over the fracture, right?
You brought up the chop blocks and stuff like that, and the Lions actually sent a notice to the league telling them to watch after the first couple games how they were attacking Aiden Hutchinson and going at his legs. With the break, though, he's healed, right? Like, chop blocks on him is going to affect him like any other person that hasn't had a broken leg, or is he more susceptible?
I always say the highest risk factor for an injury is a previous injury. He's had that previous injury, but the bone sometimes heals even more so. He can heal stronger. With someone like Hutchinson, I say it's equal or even stronger than the normal bone. But the muscle and ligaments around it are still developing. His movements, his movement patterns. As much as you want to train, you try to train for real game day, but your body, I keep talking about the brain, right and left side, right? I mean, it sounds so out there, but it's real. When your brain, like me talking with my hands, which I'm not supposed to, that's a brain activity that you consciously have to be of, but I'm not conscious of my hands moving. It has to be automatic, and the brain needs to be recircuited. So there is all that happening, and it's, you can train, but game training and real game, you can't replace that. So he's getting that now, game 3, 4. I expect him to accelerate from here on out.
Talking with Dr. Pierce, as we do usually every Tuesday. Join us here on Wednesday, courtesy of the Michigan Sports and Spine Center, powered by MRI of Southfield. But we're talking the Aiden Hutchinson thing because you did kind of peg this almost down to the game. People are talking a lot, though, about the chop blocks and all that stuff right now. Danny G in the chat says, if Hutch gets hurt by one of these dirty chop blocks a player does, it better get ready for harassment for the rest of the year. I could tell just by the people's energy in the chat, they're very concerned about that.
Well, we talked about it, like I said, I predicted that he's a major player, major force.
That's viewed
They're
as
picking on
compromise.
weaknesses.
And it's viewed as
Well,
compromise.
the Lions
yeah.
do it. Are we not guilty of it too? If we find a weakness in the other program, and they're like, oh, let's just avoid that guy, we're attacking that guy. So it's the NFL. It's a business. It's a lot's on the line. So am I surprised? No. Are they getting to the borderline of crossing the border on that? Yeah, I think they're right there. For the Lions to say that, I've seen it just with my, watching the games. But when you have isolated cameras that are just on Hutch, you can probably easily pick that out. I mean, double teaming, guys going high, guys going low. I mean, he's a force. It's bad, but it's the game, and we're guilty of it too. So, guys go to the winners, right? So,
I guess the people too, Doc, are thinking. Is there anything like you can say to kind of get? I don't want to say it's fear, but legit, Doc. Like every other.
Tell us he's going to be fine.
Tell us he's fine.
Tell us no matter how many times
fine,
he's fine,
and they can do anything they want to him, and it doesn't matter.
He's invincible now.
Yeah.
I think at this point he's not a specialty on the defensive coach of the opposing team. He's just Hutchinson of yesteryear. They're playing him the same way. Are they trying to do cheap? No. Is a guy in there trying to make it known for himself? Does he not want to get beat by Hutch? There's mental on that offensive lineman too. This guy is not going to beat me. I got to do what I got to do. But yeah, overall, Hutch is fine. His bones healed. His ligaments are coming around. His mental brain set, his right and left side of his brain is kicking in. His secret sauce is all kicked in. We are at the best. I think Game 4 is going to tell. I think we got Hutch, the person that we anticipated to be back is back.
Love it.
Do you feel better now?
Yeah. Whenever Doc tells me things are fine, I believe him. Because Doc gives a shit.
No,
Doc gives a shit about the people. He knows.
No.
And he knows my mental needs to be right going into Sunday as well.
That is true.
Because I can't be there all stressed every time Aiden Hutchinson runs after the quarterback. Now I know they can hit his leg. Doc says it'll be fine.
No, but Doc, look, I think we do this. I was guilty of it too because I didn't necessarily see that. But when you go back and you see it and you see the clips and when he got the first sack and everything like that, you're like, wow, Hutch is a human being. You know what I'm saying? Like there is questions or there is doubt or there is emotion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I mean,
we all fall into this trap, right? Like, get out there and go make the play. He does have to prove some things to him. Even someone that's great like Aiden Hutchinson, he does have to prove things to himself.
Oh, God, yeah. God, Kobe had to prove things to himself. Michael has to prove. Every great player, his biggest critic is himself, right? Hutch has to prove to himself that he's ready. It's not being told by, oh, you're good. Trainer, you're good. You're healed. The doctors, you're healed. We gave you everything you needed. You're there. At the end of the day, I don't know about, I'm my biggest critic. I think the world needs to be more of that style. Be your own critic. You should be your own sounding board, your own cheerleader, your own criticism. Hutch is that person to the nth degree.
Why did you pick Game 3 though for things to kind of bounce back? Like, no, for real. Like, is it the 3 weeks? Is that what your brain needs to get it going? Is that just the comfort level?
We can get into a whole psych profile, but yeah, I mean, it's okay. Game 1, I'm nervous because I'm back on the field.
Right.
I got to take a hit. I've gotten through the game kind of like if we talk about the gears, we talk about gears a lot, right? So call 5th gear the top gear. I'm playing in 2-3 with my head's on a swivel. I'm looking for that guy to chop block me. Okay, I got through this game, no injuries. Okay, but I still have caution. So Game 2, you get a little bit more. Game 3, I've played 2 games. I'm looking at my tape. I'm watching myself. I see what they're designing to defend me. And then Game 3 is like an outbreak. Like, okay, I've made it through the 3rd game. I was kind of I like it was the second half of the 3rd game because that's right where I was, Game 3, 4. So I'm we'll pull the tape of me saying that. But it's a mental capacity along with physical, and then you get to play it back in your head. I don't know about you guys, but like you when you run and me when I play, I think back I play it all back. Like even doing this when I started, I'd watch my own film and try to improve on that. That's what the successful people do. They're their biggest critic. So he's done that. He's seen the tape. He's done the eval. He had no live tape. This is Hutch 2.0, right? All the old tape is fine. But now it's like he's got the actual tapes to be following that he can criticize himself.
Doc, as always, man, we appreciate the
Does that
insight.
make sense?
No, it does. Yeah, we appreciate the insight. Appreciate you being exactly dead on about Aiden Hutchinson. all those
Well,
many
I get
months
lucky
ago.
once in a while,
Yeah.
but I got to get through the whole season too.
Yeah.
But
No.
there's a lot more injuries, so I don't know what.
Not to the Lions though.
No, Lions are. We came up
Unless
pretty
you're
good this
Davenport.
last week.
Yeah.
Well,
it was
Yeah.
week 6.
Spenny lied to me on
everything.
that.
It was
Yeah,
always
he
going to
did.
be a wash.
It was always going to be a wash with Marcus Davenport.
Hey, man.
There you go. Doc, we appreciate you as always, my friend.
All right,
Thank you.
sorry, we put it all on Hutch today. but-
Yeah, we did. That'll do it for the show today. For Stick KG, Spencer Raxter, my name is Neal Ruhl. Thanks for tapping in, Big D Energy. Well, see you later.
Peace out.